Let's bring you more now on that news that we broke at the top of the programme. A new Alzheimer's drug, lecanemab, has been given the green light to use in the UK, but it's been decided it's too expensive to roll out on the NHS. It's designed to slow down cognitive decline by up to 27% for people with the condition. It costs about £20,000 per patient per year in the United States. While the National Institute for Health and Care Excellence has said that the benefits of lecanemab are too small to justify the costs. Serious side effects include bleeding and swelling in the brain. We spoke to one person taking part in the new drug trial and his wife, who told us about the difference it had made.
It's extending my normalization for a much longer period. And no one knows the consequences, whether that'll maintain that. And some of the predictions are it will. So, yeah, I'm of course, feel quite good that we were on the trial. Because, I mean, I don't know how many were on the trial, maybe a couple thousand or so. But there's so many people out there who could use this.
There's lots of people out there who are suffering, and you can see the difference. I appreciate the difference so much that this drug has done for him. It's incredible, incredible.
Well, let's bring in our correspondent, Saba Chowdhury, for more on this. And Saba, it's a story of two halves in many respects. We've just heard there from that couple about the impact this drug can have on people, and it's been licensed for use here in the UK, but many will be disappointed to hear that it's not going to be prescribed under the NHS.
Firstly, look, I'm going to talk about why this is a significant update in terms of our Alzheimer's research, particularly here in the United Kingdom. Existing drugs for the disease that we have available only treat the symptoms of Alzheimer's rather than treating the root cause of the problem, whereas this drug, lecanemab, that's been approved for use, that's been licensed in the UK today for safe and effective use, we know slows down cognitive decline by 27%. So that's a positive, firstly. However, as you say, there is another side to this story. The government have been advised by the NHS spending watchdog that the benefits of the drug are too small to justify the cost on the NHS. So we know that this drug will not be available on the NHS. It's highly likely, though, that it will be available privately to those that can afford it. Now, we do also know that it is quite expensive, so people will be disappointed. In the US, it currently is available for about £20,000, which a lot of people will simply not be able to afford. NHS England have said that in England, between 50 to 280,000 Alzheimer's patients are eligible for treatment. But the question is just how many of those people will be able to afford the treatment. There is also strong side effects we know that come with lecanemab. For example, bleeding and the swelling of the brain are symptoms that patients have experienced. So, yes, this update is a positive step in terms of, as I mentioned, Alzheimer's research, but clearly there is still some way to go to make it more accessible to the masses.